Hello and welcome to the video. In today's video for World English 3 3rd edition digital book, we will be doing the reading. Alright, so some or most of you may not have the book. So I will give you a few chances to take a screenshot. Alright, here's your first chance right here. You can take a screenshot as is. Pause the video for as long as you need now. All right, I hope you have your screenshot. Your second chance, which I'm going to do now, is to zoom in. I'll just zoom in one time and move this a little bit so that you can get as much as you can on the left side. Now, goal check we will not be doing, so I know you can't see it, but everything else on the left we will be doing. So here is your second chance to take a screenshot. So yeah, pause the video for as long as you need now. All right, great. You will be needing those screenshots for some of the things that we will be doing. And also, when I play the audio here, if this text is too small, you can always zoom in or look at the zoomed in screenshot and read along. But before we get to the audio, let's get to the discussion. Now it says here, discuss the questions in small groups. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. So, what is the man in the photo doing and how does it improve his community? Normally, we wouldn't be doing something like this. I would say to do it in your own time, but the question is simple. Now, it looks like the man is jogging or walking very fast, and he's holding a bag. But the title of this is Quality of Life, so this has something to do with not only his quality of life, but probably the quality of life where he lives. All right, so let's read the text here. Flogging is a Scandinavian lifestyle trend where joggers pick up garbage as they run. So, it seems that in his bag it's probably garbage as he's jogging and finding trash that he picks up and puts in the bag. And it's called flogging. So, the second part of the question, of course, is how does it improve his community? Obviously, by picking up the trash, it makes his community cleaner, less trash on the streets and elsewhere. Now, the second question, what other things can people do to improve their community? This is something for you to think about or even write about in the comments below. What are some things that you can do or people can do to improve their community? All right, let's move on to B. And this will be an activity, so we will be opening it. But it does say to scan the text. Which paragraph or paragraphs, some of these will have more than one paragraph, will you find the following information? Now, before I open the activity, let me give you one last chance. This is your last chance to take a screenshot of the text. I'm trying to find the perfect size here. All right, so here we go. If you haven't done it the last 2 times, this is your last chance to take a screenshot of the text. Pause the video for as long as you need now. All right, that was it. Your last chance. Let me move over. All right, I'm going to open the activity. Now, as you can see, there is no text, so you will have to rely on your screenshot. Now, if when you look at your text, you will see that they have numbers next to each paragraph. Those obviously are the paragraph numbers. So, you will look for the information that is here, and I will read it. And some of these you will find in only one paragraph, but others you may find in 2 or 3 paragraphs. You will have to put the paragraph number in the blank space, or take out your notebook and, for example, you would write, 1, and then what paragraph will you find it in, or what paragraphs will you find that information? All right. I will first read the information you're looking for, the names of more than one company, the names of towns and cities, the names of people who started a trend, a description of a new kind of exercise, ways to measure a city's quality of life, some types of food that people are growing, the number of groups doing something. All right. So which paragraph or paragraphs will you find each of this information in? Pause the video for as long as you need now. All right. So you have unpaused the video, which means you're ready to check your answers. All right. So the names of more than one company can be found in paragraph 1. The names of towns and cities in paragraphs 1, 3, and 4. The names of people who started a trend, paragraphs 3 and 4. A description of a new kind of exercise, paragraph 3. Ways to measure a city's quality of life, paragraph 1. Some types of food that people are growing, paragraph 4. And the number of groups doing something, paragraph 4. All right. If you need to pause the video to take notes or look at something, do that now. Okay. You've done what you needed to do. Let's move on. All right. For the next part, for you guys, you will need to read the text. Again, you should have your screenshots by now. And you will circle the use of the present perfect and underline the use of so that. Now, if this is the first video that you are watching and you have not watched the other videos, I do have videos, one explaining the present perfect. This is in the grammar section of this book. And another video, this is the second part of the grammar, which explains so that. And I did make videos where in the book they talk about this. So you may need to watch those videos before you do this, or if you are comfortable and you feel you know the present perfect and so that, then yeah, continue watching, and I will open the activity. All right. So remember, circle the present perfect, underline so that. But in the digital book, it will be highlighted in green, just so you know, all of them. So we will go one by one. So let me tell you first, if you have the whole text, I'm going to give you a hint. Uh, Present perfect and so that together should total 6. If you find less than 6 or more than 6, double check the text to make sure you are correct. All right, so let's begin. Here is the first paragraph. Take as long as you need. Pause the video now. All right, so as I said, for all 4 paragraphs, there is a total of 6. Present perfect and so that together should total 6. All right, now here, I'm not going to read this. I'm just going to show you what the answer is. And for paragraph 1, you should have been. That's it. Have been on these lists. Okay. Now, for paragraph 2, none. None. All right. Paragraph 3, you should have has become for the present perfect so popular that. That would be for the so that. All right, so we're at 3, which means paragraph 4 will have 3. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And here is what you should have. There should be 3 in here, and here they are. So many visitors that have invented, have started. All right. So, if you need to pause the video in order to go back and look at something or take some notes, whatever you need to do, pause the video or do what you need to do now. All right. So I'm going to close this in 3, 2, 1. And now, before we get to the Venn diagram here, what I'm going to do is play the audio for the text. I'm going to see if I can move this over a little bit. It looks like I cannot. You should have. I wanted to show the text and start the audio, but it looks like I won't be able to in the zoomed in state. So let me reset it. And all right, whether you can read along here or you need your printed screen version of the text, I'll give you time. All right, I will start the audio in 3, 2, 1.
Quality of life. Each year, several organizations publish a list of world cities with the best quality of life. These organizations include the Economist Group and the magazine Monocle. Recently, cities like Melbourne in Australia, Vienna in Austria, Tokyo in Japan, and Vancouver in Canada have been on these lists. The organizations look at various factors to make their lists. For example, cities with a good quality of life usually have a stable government, little crime, and good public transportation and hospitals. They're also usually close to nature, have attractive buildings, access to museums, nice weather, and a clean environment. For residents of these cities, life is generally great. However, even the best cities have some issues. In addition, approximately half of the world's population lives in cities with a lower quality of life. These people may dream of migrating somewhere better, but this may not be possible. A more practical alternative is for these people to find a way to improve the quality of life in their own communities. Eric Ahlstrom provides a good example of this kind of personal action. Several years ago, he moved to Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. In general, Stockholm has an excellent quality of life. However, Ahlstrom felt that there was too much trash on the city streets. He decided to combine picking up the trash with jogging. He called this new activity plogging, and soon other people were helping him. Ahlstrom's idea for cleaning up the streets and parks of his community is simple. However, it has become so popular that people now go plogging in communities all over the world. Mary Clear and Pam Warhurst are also good examples. They live in Todmorden, a small town in northern England. It's a nice place to live, but the two women wanted it to be even nicer. They found some areas of land nobody was using and began growing vegetables, fruit, and herbs. Their idea was that local residents could pick and eat them. People from other places soon heard about this incredible edible idea and wanted to know more. Todmorden now has so many visitors that residents there joke that they have invented a new form of tourism called vegetable tourism. Nowadays, at least 500 groups in places all over the world have started doing the same thing to improve their communities.
All right. So I have opened the activity, as you can see, and you have sentences here, or as the instructions say, benefits. Which ones match each one? So, for example, I'm just going to read them all. Lets local people spend time outdoors, might help local residents save money, makes communities more attractive, could help local people become healthier, has become popular all over the world. All right, whether you're in or whether you're using the book or you don't have a book and you have a notebook and making notes, you will okay, what I'm trying to say is I will make this easier by saying you will just put the letter for each benefit where you think it belongs. All right, so if you have the book, of course, you already have the Venn diagram. If you don't, you will most likely make one, just like you see here. But however you do it, you will have as much time as you need. Pause the video now. All right, so now we are going to check the answers. All right, so let's local people spend time outdoors. Obviously, both. Incredible edible, it's garden outside. Clogging, obviously jogging and picking up trash. Might help local residents save money. All right, that would be incredible edible because obviously they're getting free vegetables, fruit, and herbs for free. Makes communities more attractive. That would be both of them because plogging, you're picking up trash, and the gardens obviously look very nice, so the communities are more attractive. Could help local people become healthier. That would be both. Jogging can help you become healthier. And of course, eating healthy food like fruits and vegetables will help you to become healthier. All right, it has become popular all over the world, and that would be in the middle because word spread on both of these, and now people all over the world are doing the same thing. All right, so if you need to make any notes or need to copy something, pause the video for as long as you need now. All right, let's move on. I'm going to close in 3, 2, 1. All right, so for the goal check, obviously these are things you can do in your own time, or something you can write in the comments below. What is your opinion? List the communities, push and pull factors. Of course, these would be community or communities that you know well. How can you strengthen one pull factor and weaken one push factor to improve the community? Again, one that you know. Share your ideas if you would like to. Yeah, share your ideas in the comments below. And you can, for number 4, you can reply to somebody's ideas in the comments below. So let me reset this in 3, 2, 1. And I will say that, well, that's it. That's the reading section for the World English 3 3rd edition digital book. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.